What do you get when you cross a Russian, an email, and an idiot?
Explosive and very fast-moving developments in the Russian meddling.
Major breaking news.
The very latest bombshell.
Breaking and stunning news in our politics lead today, the release of an email chain from last June between Donald Trump Jr. and this man, Rob Goldstone.
On its face, this is information that supports the allegation or the idea of collusion between the Trump campaign, or potential collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russian government.
Oh, cursed irony! The emails giveth the presidency, and the emails shall taketh it away. Do you guys realize how bigly this is? For a whole year, we've been wondering, did the Trump campaign collude with the Russians to affect the US presidential election? And finally, we have an answer. We have an answer. And I don't care which side you're on. We all wanted an answer for so long. For so long, everyone was like, man, there's so much smoke. There is so much smoke, but we don't know if there's a fire. We were on the ground, dying from smoke inhalation. Like, I just want to know if there's a fire. And today we're like, yes, it's a fire. It's a fire. I'm on fire. New problem, but now I know the truth. Yes, it's a fire. Oh, finally. Because remember how just yesterday we learned that Donald Trump Jr., together with Jared Kushner and campaign manager Paul Manafort, had a secret meeting during the campaign with a Russian lawyer who was offering dirt on Hillary Clinton. All right, we learned that yesterday. Now, Trump Jr. had all sorts of excuses about why that wasn't collusion with Russia. He didn't know what the specific dirt was. He was just trying to help the campaign. He didn't even know her name. And you know that's an excuse he's used before. But today, we got more of the story.
Donald Trump Jr. just releasing a chain of emails leading up to his meeting with a Russian lawyer.
On its face, this email chain is proof of a willingness expressed by Donald Trump Jr. to collude with Russia to get information directly from the Russian government.
Donald Trump Jr. says he released those emails today to be totally transparent. But an editor for the New York Times said Trump only shared the emails after he was informed the paper was publishing a story about them.
I'm not even waiting for Curb Your Enthusiasm to come back now. This is the best comedy show ever. It really is. It really is. This two-legged brain foreclosure thought the best way to get out of this mess would be to jump into it himself. He was basically the guy in a movie cornered at the edge of a cliff, and everyone's like, we got you surrounded! And he's like, that's what you think. And then he just fell, and you're like, hey, you're falling to your death! And he's like, it's not a death if it's suicide. You're dying. Now look, I can sort of see his reasoning here. Trump Jr. thought if he could be transparent, unlike crooked Hillary, and share his emails, people would be like, huh, what an honest guy. The only problem is, once you read the emails, which are between Don Jr. and his contact, Rob Goldstone, they prove the collusion that Jr.'s been denying all along.
Goldstone writes, the Crown Prosecutor of Russia offered to provide the Trump campaign with some official documents and information that would incriminate Hillary and her dealings with Russia and would be very useful to your father. This is obviously very high-level and sensitive information, but is part of Russia and its government support for Mr. Trump.
You could not write a clearer, more narky email than that. It's like getting an email that says, would you like, by your own choice, to smoke some illegal weed marijuana drugs in violation of local statute 22, section 3? But look, to be fair to Don Jr., just getting that email is no proof of collusion, right? You're not responsible for the emails you get. You're only responsible for the emails you send.
17 minutes later, Trump Jr. responds, if it's what you say, I love it.
I love it. 17 minutes later, the Russians said they wanted to team up with the Trump campaign against Hillary Clinton in the American presidential election, and Donald Trump Jr.'s response is, I love it. You would think, as a patriot, you would say, I may not like Hillary, but I'm an American first. Not, I love it.